I hope y'all ready. I am.
I'm convinced James Gunn was the one who took out Jeffrey Epstein because this man is claiming bodies on Twitter. So the Den of Nerds put this out on Twitter saying this: James Gunn does not like Henry Cavill. And a fan asked him, care to debunk this one? And James Gunn says, sure, false. Quick, decisive, to the point. If only he could answer so many other fan questions with such clarification. But yeah, now, whether or not this means that Henry Cavill is coming back as Superman, I don't know. I hope so. Either way, I'm gonna take this as a good sign because I want to be optimistic. So for right now, I'm saying Henry Cavill's back.
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know? I mean, I'm a little bit...
And we have more follow-ups. A fan asked James Gunn if Superman will be the top priority for DC, and James Gunn says, yes, of course. Superman is a huge priority, if not the biggest priority for us. So again, I love the fact that Superman is at the top of the priority list. Superman is the pyramid. Superman is the GOAT. Superman is the godfather of all superheroes. If it wasn't for Superman, we wouldn't have any of this shit. So I'm so glad that Peter Safran and James Gunn are so invested in making sure that Superman is the cornerstone for the comic book genre once again. I have questions. Is Henry Cavill gonna be back? I hope so. If not, I'm gonna lose my shit. We have more. So a fan asked James Gunn, James, what about Green Lantern content? And James Gunn simply responded with important. So I love this. I love Green Lantern. I've always said that Green Lantern can be DC's version of Star Wars because it's so epic. It's so grand. And I would love for a Howard Jordan and Jon Stewart team up, sort of like, you know, the Mel Gibson, Danny Glover Lethal Weapon trope. I would love to see that. I think that would be great. I love Jon Stewart. Obviously, I grew up with the Justice League Unlimited series, and Jon Stewart is a massive fan favorite. So I don't know if James Gunn is going to start out with him, or is he going to start out with Howard Jordan. Either way, I'm happy either way because obviously, you know, Howard Jordan is, you know, the first and true Green Lantern, and Jon Stewart's the second. But the fact that James Gunn is like, listen, I'm taking this shit. All of these properties, all of these characters, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, hopefully Green Arrow, Martian Manhunter, and I'm going to make this the IP that DC deserves. Because I think it's fair to say that the DC Universe brand, the films, have not lived up to the fullest potential like Marvel has, right? Because we could all agree that whether you like Marvel or not, Marvel, for the most part, has garnered the general audience's trust. They trust Marvel because, you know, they've been consistent in putting out quality films. With DC, it's been, like I said, it's been mixed. You know, some people love it, some people hate it. With a few exceptions here and there with, you know, Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman, and Aquaman, which Aquaman made $1 billion. Man of Steel, very divisive. Batman vs Superman, very divisive. Justice League, piece of shit. And not a lot of people saw Zack Snyder's Justice League, and if they did, they liked it. Or if they didn't, they were like, man, this is 4 hours. I'm not gonna invest my time in watching this. So it's been up and down. And what James Gunn and Peter Safran want to do is make sure that the DC brand has the same brand trust with the general audiences, not just the hardcore fans, obviously, but with the general audiences. And they want to make sure that the DC IP is what it should be, top tier. And the way you do it is bringing back Henry Cavill as Superman and making Superman the cornerstone of your universe. Superman is the top of the pyramid, and you treat him with such respect, and you don't sideline him like Walter Hamada did for the past several years and sidelining Henry Cavill. That's almost... Not almost. It's unforgivable, and it's fucking studio malpractice. It is. It's studio malpractice to put one of your biggest characters, the biggest character of all time, and not even utilize him. For what? Because you don't like Henry Cavill, or you don't see any potential in the character Superman. Fucking morons. But James Gunn, thank you for making Superman your top priority. Hopefully it's Henry Cavill as well. So, and the Green Lantern, like I said, DC, in the next year, you're going to hear a lot of news coming out. I'm super excited about it. And we just have to wait and see what James Gunn and Peter Safran have in store for us. Either way, I'm on board. I have faith. until that faith is shaken, I'm gonna trust in Gunn and Saffron. So hopefully you don't let me down. So hit like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And as always, love you guys. Stay safe. Mwah. Truth out.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert.